Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pangolin Advisor, also known as PANCZASU, and I'm continuing my adventure in Dungeon of the Endless. Last week, I was able to get all the way down to floor 8, or rather, up, I suppose. And it was a jolly old time. I may or may not have died, like completely get party wiped along the way, but then I restarted and got this wonderful crew filled with operators and this wonderful little Skroik who I absolutely love, one of my favorite heroes in the game. And hopefully it's going to be a fun little night. I might win this. I have decent stockpile of everything, some very decent upgrades, as you can see. Food replicator 4, Science Creator 2 it doesn't really matter, because Max and Hikensha can generate science by themselves. Industry Generator 2 is not so great, but I do have a lot of industry stockpiled, so it should be alright. The Cat of Night Elves is giving me wonderful advice, and he's saying that if something goes wrong I should blame Atto, who is, by the way, one of the developers from Amplitude Studios. So yeah, let us actually begin. I believe everything is in order, otherwise people would be panicking, and right now nobody is, so everything is excellent. Let me double check if I disabled my stream overlay. Yes, I did. And I can now begin. I got some wonderful little minor modules as well, just letting you see them. They are absolutely amazing, especially Hollow Hero 4. Should be fine. Let us go ahead and start by opening the left door. And immediately finding a major module, which makes me rather happy. Now, on the lower levels, I find it very important to get as much food as possible, but this is our first door opened, and my industry generator is only at level 2. So I'll start with this one. Leave the lady, what's her name again? Zugma Walker, that's it. Over here operating this major module, and I'll continue operating, or exploring, this time going south. Fairly big room, seems like an easy place to defend. A bunch of necrodrones shouldn't be an issue. I should probably point out that not only do I, have to record on my laptop, which forces me to go, have some compromise regarding my audio quality, but most importantly, I also have a different mouse and I don't have my mouse pad, which results in me not being able to control quite as well as I otherwise could. Ooh, a refrigerator pod. Hopefully it's a good one. I'm hoping for food. I got food and a major module as well. Let's go ahead and install something over in here as well. And hey there, Arnob, we just started. I only opened 3 doors, so you haven't missed anything. And well, welcome. I hope you're going to have a fun night. And meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and give myself another food replicator. And Max is going to operate that while I open the last door next to my crystal. I do like knowing what every room around my crystal has. I find it to be very essential, and oh boy, this is not an easy room to defend. The crystal will. But we might be able to make it work somewhere further in, somewhere later in the future. For the time being, I can just keep moving on, and I'm going to go ahead and open... When in doubt, always go left, so that's where I'm gonna go. And hey, it paid off. I got a major module right away, and it's one of the best things I could have found on later floors, and that is the Machine of Dust. Excellent. And you know what? I only opened 5 doors. This is floor 8. I am going to make another industry generator. I don't need to operate this one most likely, but it will pay for itself relatively quickly. And well, I'm going to use a lot of industry, something tells me. So, with that in mind, I still have quite a bit more dust. I can keep making more major modules all alongside. Over to the left, and that was an empty room, a bit of a waste. Let's go up then, let's see what's over there. Maybe there's an interesting room to power up that has a major module, as opposed to the one that we found over to the left. And yes, indeed, there is a major module, and a bunch of monsters, but Skroik can take them no problem. He's also giving me a little bit of food with soil and green ability, which is again amazing. So, continuing on, we're going to make 4 industry per flow open. That would pay after 10 doors, but we are most likely going to open at least 10 doors. it wouldn't be a waste necessarily. Yeah, let's make it. And let's open another door, and if there is a major module, and there is, I'm going to make... Oh, it's a stele. I hate a stele! Well, it is an auto-repair module, but I don't like auto-repair module either way. Well, once the stele is destroyed, I'll create a food module most likely. And for now, I'll keep opening the door, because that's what you do in this game. Open as many doors as you can, and this time, it is a dead end. There will be a little bit... Not a dead end, that's the opposite of a dead end. But it does have some science. Now, I do have a theory that those two pathways might actually link up in some way. But for the time being, I need to think a little bit about how I proceed with my current course of action. I can just leave this room as it is and not open any more doors and create a food replicator here once the stele goes away. Will it be worth it in 4 times? It won't be an efficient trade, but sure, I'll do it. I need as much food as I can get. So for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and keep going down, actually. Because down, I already have a hero who's going to defend this room. It's right next to a crystal, which is a little bit risky, of course. But it's a very big room, so I'm not too afraid to go down south. Hey, a major module, and a bunch of monsters. Very fast monsters as well, but that is alright. You can check and have a little bit of fun. I don't think I'm going to make a major module over in this room to the south. It's just... seems like a pointless venture. I wouldn't be able to defend it. Unless I were to do a trick like that. Create a major module over here. Actually, this is a dead end. So I certainly should create a major module and not have to worry about this room ever again. So now, I have to make a decision. Do I go up and to the right, or do I go left? Considering how powerful this lady is at defending, I'm kind of tempted to go left, but... yeah, there's no but. I think I'm gonna go left instead. Alright. Oh, Cat Atlantis is leaving us already. It is a shame, but it's nice that you came by, even if just for a moment. And I hope you have a fun evening or day. I don't know what it is for you, actually, but either way, I hope it's a fun time for you. Anywho, let us go ahead and continue opening the doors. I'm just thinking if I should create a weapon of some kind over in this room, but I don't have to do so yet. I can open one more door, and only then I will be forced to create some minor modules, because I can still prevent anyone from spawning in here. And actually, you go ahead and find Necrodrones in the dark. I don't want Necrodrones to attack the major module with their area of effect attack. This is a very scary room. It has, I believe it has 1 minor module, or maybe 0. Not too easy to defend, but at the very least, this room, oh, it has a lot of minor modules. So it should be relatively easy-ish to defend. Let's create a tire thingy. And Seblasters? Yeah, sure, let's make 2 Seblasters. And over in here, I will need a Bioganic Transference, another Hollow here just in case, and a Pepper Spray. Making sure that I can defend these rooms, you see. It's very important. And then followed up with probably a Tear Gas, another one. And finally a Prisoner Prod, most likely. Because I cannot think of anything else I will want more of in this room. And Prison Prod does help a little bit. Not a great deal, mind you, but it's still number 4. And West in the chat is suggesting that I should be doing multiplayer of Dungeon of the Endless. That's actually a good idea. And I do have a friend who enjoys playing Dungeon of the Endless. Once I'm done with this run, like, I want to be playing multiplayer tonight. But for the next time I'm playing Dungeon of the Endless, maybe. I'm not gonna say no to that. And hey, I'm Merchant! And he's dealing in food, which is tempting. And he's got a lot of interesting things. Pilfer isn't that the dust ability? I believe it is. Because Max Kane also has Pilfer, yep. Ooh, Pilfer would be great for Skrog. It would lower his DPS somewhat, unfortunately, which I'm not too keen on, but it's not a big difference. And Pilfer is amazing, because you really need as much dust as possible. Hand Vacuum. Pickpockets is nice, but it does lower my DPS by a ton. Armani Suit is something that I cannot even equip. Besides, it clashes with Red Plume, because Armani Suit makes everybody attack this hero. And of course there's J-Pad. which gives gear check. I don't remember what that does actually, but that doesn't matter. I might replace kitchen gloves with third eye. It is very expensive, of course, but I think I will grab it. Yeah, and people in the chat are also encouraging me to do the same, so let's go ahead and grab that. Is there anybody who could use kitchen gloves? I don't think there is, and no, everybody is filled up with items, so I might as well sell the kitchen gloves. But firstly, I'll equip the third eye and pilfer. Yep, gonna be great for door opener, and Skroik is my door opener. Let us sell the kitchen gloves. Not a great profit on those, but nothing else I will do with them. Do I want to buy Armani suit? No, I do not. Not for any of those heroes, not even for Zugma, although she does have theater mode, but I'm too terrified of losing her. She's way too important. Her secret compartment ability is just game-changing, and if I am to win this game, I need her. So no, I'm not buying her Armani suit. Anything else that I could sell potentially? No. Guard uniform is not that great, but it's better than nothing, so I'll keep it. Alright, excellent. Let us... Oh no, I moved with this... Oh, I moved with Kensha, that was not supposed to happen. I'm a little bit sad now. I'm actually very salty. But oh well. You know what, I'm going to make him walk in the street then. Since I already moved with him, I might as well. Besides, he will now help Max defend up north, which is nice. And hello there, Minfa. We just started. I mean, I did open 12 doors, but this is all we did tonight. So far, so good. So I'm going to continue opening more doors. And I'm kind of surprised I see this many people over here tonight. Also quite honored and very happy, of course. And oh, I'm gonna lose the merchant. I think I might as well make him die. I don't really need him for anything more. So, let us have my monsters be weakened. Oh no, my major module! Yeah, there's no saving it. I'll move away, I'll activate Recycling Beast. And yeah, this is a major module. I thought there was no way to save it, and yeah. Like, there are way too many Necrojones firing over at it. And did I have some tools? Yes, I did have a tools belt, so I'm going to use it to allow Skroik to repair this area fully. I'm not going to remake this industry module. It would possibly pay for itself, but nah. I don't think it's a good idea, at the very least. Still making an okay amount of industry. And the next industry module would cost me 45 industry. I don't think it is worth it. I could make one over here, and I very well might open 10 more doors. But you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to make another food replicator. And I'm going to go ahead and level up Skroik quite a bit, I think. He is my door opener after all, and my main fighter. Might as well give him a few more levels, just to make him a little bit tougher. And now he's got Cylinder Green too, which is also really, really nice. Alright, let's go ahead and check my research station. Now, of course, if I do try to research anything, this research station will most likely be destroyed. So, even though I would like to unlock Pepper Spray 4, I already have Pepper Spray 3, and trying to get this Pepper Spray 4 most likely will result in this research station just getting destroyed by some monsters. And all that being said, I don't really have anything else I really need. Like, I have a lot of science, and I have a lot of modules already unlocked, so I might as well try. It's not a big deal. And let us open a new door. Somebody asked me if I ever consider getting spawns to get dust. Not on those later floors, I don't. Because it's just way too terrible. Oh, no, no, no! Okay, I almost lost a hero. That would have been awful. But yeah, I almost lost a hero. And yeah, that's why I don't really try to abuse spawns, because losing your hero this late on is horrible. And I feel like maybe I didn't need to use Red Plume, but yeah, that was way too bad. And also, can you leave the... yeah, I told you it's gonna get destroyed. I told you. Oh well. Skroik can finish this Necrojone off. Alright. Hamdy, hamdy, ham. Okay, these minor modules are doing fine, and I do have a bit more dust now. And I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to create another pepper spray in here, try to thin out the enemy as much as possible, and a hollow hero in here with a pepper spray. I don't know what accent I was going to use there, it was a weird one, however. And 2 Blasters? Yeah, let's use 2 Blasters. And a Neurostar module in this empty room, since not a module would really be all that useful in my opinion. I mean, a Blaster would do something, but a Neurostar is just going to give me more time to possibly, I don't know. Maybe I should have made a Blaster, but it won't really matter that much. It would be hilarious, however, if this happens to be a dead end, but I won't really mind too much. And it is, in fact, not a dead end. Let's see, any mob spawning? Yes, of course there are. Let's run backwards and see what happens exactly. Alright, the Hollow Hero is almost immediately destroyed. That is hardly surprising. Man, these monsters sure do deal a whole lot of damage. And you know what? This Neurostar module does help a bit, because it helps me grab more monsters with pepper spray, which is kind of awesome. And also potentially allows a Hollow Hero to recharge in the future. I'm not gonna repair anything, it would just be too much of a hassle. And I'll just continue opening more doors. Meanwhile, should I unlock anybody? Rather, not unlock, but level up anybody? Hikensha is a potential, potential somebody to level up. Zuma Walker, I don't remember what higher levels of her give. Like, what does she offer? I do believe at some point she's gonna get more wit, so let's give her one more level. Oh wait, she does get one more ability. I don't remember what it was though, I will be honest with you. It doesn't really matter, I'm eager to find out, you know, just by the virtue of experimenting, and holy balls, that's a lot of mobs. That is okay though, it should be fine. I'm already confusing them a lot with pepper sprays, and Blasters are doing their job as well. And yeah, this last batch of Necrojones, they should be utterly annihilated by Blasters, and finally, my heroes should do quite well at clearing them out. And indeed they did, excellent. Alright, now I'll do the tedious thing, and give Skroig Tools Belt again so that he can repair things around a little bit. There's one thing that I'm not too keen on in this game, and that's the fact that minor modules don't auto-repair when at least one hero has repair. Like, I understand it adds a little bit of strategic depth and difficulty, which I do enjoy, but having to swap those tools belts is just tedious, isn't it? So anyway, let's unequip them again, grab the third eye, and move the tools belt back onto Zugma Walker. And check out this... oh, it's not equipment, it's actually a bit of science that I found. Very well, I don't really need science that much, although it is great when you need to refresh heroes' abilities. Right, let's open one more door and run back as quickly as possible, and it is in fact a dead end. It is also the exit. Okay, this makes me rather hopeful for the future, because it will be a very easy extraction. I probably already have enough dust to just run all the way to the exit without any monsters catching me. So, unless I make some stupid mistake, which I could do, I think I should be fine on this floor, which is good. Right, why oh why does Hikensha not work this major module? I don't know. Well, I'm going to do... I don't want to lose this food module, I really don't. So what I could do is move Max Payne a little bit higher. He does have repair as well. Of course, I will lose on 110 of his extra wood production, so that's, what, 5 food lost? Oh, that will be acceptable. Let's just have him operate this food module. Let's move Skroig to up here. And let's create a pepper spray. And then Neurostar would be worthless over here, so... I might just create a Subblaster or a Prisoner Prod in that room, but I'll think about it. Over in this room, however, I definitely need Bioorganic Transference, a Hollow Hero, a Pepper Spray, and what else? PANCZASU is always useful, and I wish I could level it up a little bit more. And a single Prisoner Prod, why not? It always helps to have some kind of a turret. And over in here, I suppose... yeah... a Prisoner Prod will do. Let's open the door and see what's beyond it. No monsters, and some monsters might spawn over there in the far reach, and indeed they did. But this should be okay. They should be mighty confused by all my turrets. Some kind of a charger is trying to open a door that I wouldn't want it to open, but that is entirely fine. Zoomer Walker! I actually am going to activate Recycling Beast just so that I can get a little bit more resources. Come on, enter the room. Thank you. Now she's going to give me more stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill the last Necrodrone. My turrets did get almost entirely destroyed in this one run, so unfortunately, as much as I hate it, I'll have to repair them again. Oh joy, oh joy. Well, at the very least, everything is holding up more or less alright. These Necrodrones are being the bane of my existence, though, with the fact that they can use aerial effect attack. But oh well, let's go ahead and go back into the dark room over there, grab the third eye again, and move the tools belt. One more time. And let's see, it's a dark room. I could light it up and just put this, make this room dark, but considering how scary the mobs are over here, I'd rather keep this room dark. Besides, I can always go back to here to prevent anything from spawning, so it should be alright. Alright, a thing spawned, and it's just a charger, so it should be fine. And it died, which is excellent. Alright, other than that, nothing all that interesting after this door was open, which is fine by me. I won't complain about things being not too interesting. I mean, it would be bad if it was boring, of course, but you know, there is this curse, supposedly a Chinese curse, that says, I hope you live in interesting times. Yeah, well, yeah. This curse exists for a reason. I think I will keep this room lit up, just so that I later on can create some of my modules in there. Okay, apparently I have a bunch of monsters trying to get to a door next to my crystal room and to open it, but I don't think they'll be able to make it all the way there. Just in case, however, let's move Scroll again. No, 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 don't die, don't die! Turret mode, Tattoo mode rather. Oh wow, she was so close to being killed. Yep, that is why I want to have everything lit up over there, because it's terrifying. It's lower floors, or rather higher floors, and everything wants to kill you, and is very good at killing you, as it turns out. I won't bother repairing anything, though. And you know what? I think I might replace one of those turrets with another biovolcanic transference or something. Or maybe another hollow hero. Yeah, I think another hollow hero would work better than actually, you know, an actual turret. So let's make another hollow hero, just to make sure that she doesn't get killed quite as often. And hey, one hollow hero already... No, something got destroyed. I don't know what. Oh no, it's a pepper spray. It just looks like it's destroyed, but it isn't actually destroyed. And do I actually have a bioorganic transference in here? I don't think I do. Well, let's destroy Tegas then and create a bioorganic transference. It's very important to have it when there's an operator in a room. As for this area, I'm definitely going to create a pepper spray and a hollow hero. And then 2 Sublasters are not a bad idea. And that is in fact what I'm going to do. They do deal a lot of damage and should help me thin out these waves somewhat. Alright, let's keep going down. Let's open this little thingy. See what is inside. Nothing other than an odorless... It's not an odorless cloud. I don't know why I keep calling it that. It's a bad cloud. I don't remember what it's called. A cloud of fog of something that's foul and filthy. You cannot really walk through it for some reason. Place where I don't want to be. And hey, a hero! What hero is this? Oh, it's Professor Natello! Professor Natello is awesome! Except... I already have a full roster. You're level 4. Sorry, I know you're a great operator. I mean, he would be better than Hikensha at operating. But Hikensha does have an as expert, which is cool. And not just good, which is also good. But that's because of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so that doesn't really matter. But I don't think I'll hire another hero, just because it would cost me a lot of food to do it. Yeah, I don't think it's worthwhile. Anyway, let's level up Zugma Walker, and oh, that's nice. She's gonna get the Scamper ability. which isn't most likely going to be relevant, and if it is going to be relevant, then it's a pretty bad sign, honestly. Alright, let's see, anybody else who can actually get an ability from leveling up? Not really, but I can give Scroig a little bit more HP, which is always fun and nice, and I think I'll do just that. And next up he can get Last Supper leveled up, which isn't bad, but, you know, not necessarily on the top of my priority list. Anyway, I'll let Josh Natello die. I'm sorry to everybody who's a fan of this hero. I personally love Professor. He's really good, but yeah, he's gonna die. And how many monsters are we gonna get to spawn? A lot of them. I'm a little bit afraid. You know, the way these monsters are set up, they might spawn in there and try to open this door, which would be quite horrible. Oh no, don't die. Run away. Right, how's Zugma doing? She's doing fine. In fact, she can give me a little bit more, a few more resources from fighting. This is a little bit of a risky situation. Just in case somebody actually does open through, break through this door, I'm going to create a pepper spray in here, and a hollow hero, and another hollow hero, just to buy me more time, or a neurostone module. That's going to buy me more time. Alright, and I can power one more room. I don't think I need to worry about this side of the dungeon. It's doing quite fine. I just need to power up these rooms because they are horrifying. Since, you know, there could be one of those door-breaking mobs spawning here and breaking into my crystal room. And that would be the absolute worst. I'll need to scamper and have everybody defend the dust room. And I don't want this to happen. But it might happen nonetheless. Alright, let's open one more door. It might be the death of me. It might be a very, very foolish thing. Alright, is anybody going after this door? Not right now at the very least, so this should be fine. They're going after the... No, 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 no! Whew. I almost couldn't heal the hero in time. And that's mostly because... I mean, because I didn't manage to, almost didn't manage to click in time. There isn't really any other reason. Alright, this door is being slowly... No, no! Okay, I need to have my finger on that pause button, because otherwise... things could get real bad real fast. And I need to use some red blue some more. Okay, this was a really close call, and I'm not comfortable at all how close this was. I need another pepper spray and another hollow hero. Did I lose any minor modules? Over here we're doing fine, although the pepper spray is about to be destroyed, so I can't have that happen, so I'll go ahead and repair them. And later on I'll need to fix the situation over in here. I think I lost a minor module. Did I? Actually I didn't. That's good. Right, let's unequip the tools belt and give it to Scroig. Repair everything nice and quick. It is very risky to keep staying on this floor, mind you. I'm like, sure, I am gaining a lot of resources, but there is also the caveat of, well, at some point... Wait, why do I have two hollow heroes in here? I don't know. I do have Bioganics as friends. I guess I must have done something wrong. Well, two hollow heroes in this room isn't that bad anyway. I could create, let's see, a Tergas. That's what I used to have here, and it wasn't a bad idea. Let's grab it. Whew. Anywho, I believe I can still potentially defend the floor without losing too many things, and I can keep gaining stuff by, you know, opening more doors. So for the time being, I'm comfortable with giving it a shot, trying to defend this area. But that might change after a few more waves like this when I almost lost everybody. Well, not everybody, but more probably Scroig and Max O'Kane, which are my most important heroes. So yeah, that wouldn't be ideal, would it? I could also do a little trick. Power down these two rooms, power up these two, so that for later on I can just go ahead and power up some defenses that I have over here. Which would be a pepper spray A Holo Hero. A Tegas maybe? Or just 2 Sea Blasters, I believe is the best idea. And since this room would be also powered up, it would have a Neurostar module, and of course another Pepper Spray. And now I don't feel as worried anymore. Of course I still cannot really use this science station, but you know, I can almost use it, and that accounts for something, I suppose. Here things should be fine, and here things are also going to be fine now, most likely, and if necessary I can always power up another room. Let's open this door, run back as quickly as possible, but first prevent any waves from spawning, and this time we got no waves. That's a nice change of pace. Won't complain about that in the slightest, and I got augmented blade, which isn't that great, honestly, because I don't know, I have Hikensha who can actually use that. And oh boy, that's a very big improvement. By all means, I'll certainly use it. Alright, let's keep going. I am of course tempted to research something over this research station, but let's be real, I probably wouldn't be able to defend it. Let's run away with my hero. Let's activate Red Plume, so I don't necessarily have to. Let's fire up this room. Alright, I'm going to pause this game for a second. I know it's a newbie thing, but I really need to grab my bearings. Alright, so a lot of monsters in here, but right now they're busy. A monster's trying to open a door over there, which could be potentially disastrous, so let's go there and try to fix that. Let's activate Recycling Beast, because monsters are breaking into the room where Zugma is. Alright, I'm sorry I used the pause button. I wanted to be manly and not use it, but I am on a laptop, which does make playing considerably harder. No, okay, yeah, like so. I almost lost somebody. And the door was open. That is horrifying. And this room was not powered up when it was open, so something could spawn, so let's prevent anything from spawning. What's happening now? A bunch of random monsters are running around. No, he's going to stop being mind controlled inside the crystal room. I knew it. Hurry up. Come on. I should probably move some other hero, but that's too late. Okay. That was so annoying. I hate it when you pepper spray a monster and it just runs to your crystal room, waits to stop being pepper sprayed, and then starts attacking your crystal. That's the absolute worst. Alright. How are we doing? My modules took a little bit of a beating, but nothing they can't handle. I probably should repair them, but I also don't have to, so that's okay. I did lose a bit of dust, which I'm not too keen on, I'll be honest with you, but it's alright. I found a dead end as well, which makes me a little bit less terrified, just a teensy-meensy little bit. Found some extra dust, which is alright. Well, let's go back. I think I might bail it, however, and run to the exit soon. I got some resources on this floor, got quite a bit of food, some science, didn't really research anything, but that's alright. My industry reserves are basically where they were at the start of this floor, so that's alright. I would like to make some more industry, but you know, whatever. You cannot always have what you want. I will open one more door, like it's a risk. Sure, it's probably stupid, but let's try it. Oh, it's a self-powered room, that's amazing. And no wave spawned as well, that's also really good. Okay, I don't need to make any more doors in here. Let's open another door. And it's a dead end as well. I wish I found this room sooner. Let's fire up another room. Make sure that if something spawns, it's not too horrible, and no wave spawned, alright. The game is luring me into a false sense of security. Only one way to go now, and not too many doors to open, most likely. We already opened 28. For floor 8, this is quite a high amount, and you know, those don't get tad expensive at this point yet. Well, I will open one more door, but I'll take a sip of water before I do. And I suppose I'll be continuing my adventure now. Is everything set up properly? I believe it is. Let's go ahead and open it up. And this is the second to the last door, which is excellent. Let's grab whatever I found. Let's see what waves spawn. For the most part, they're alright. Alright, let's pause the game for a little bit. I already, you know, failed you by having it unpaused for quite a bit. I mean, by already pausing it, so, you know, that's not gonna change. As far as I don't really need to worry about powering up any of these rooms. Let's have Squig run back over here. Actually, all the way to here. Make sure that he can potentially protect the door from being broken in. Meanwhile, everything is more or less alright. Squig is taking a little bit of damage, of course, but this should be okay. He can use a red plume ability if necessary. And he will right now. She can grab me some more resources, and I'll give her some extra defense just to make sure that she survives. And of course, monsters are breaking into the crystal room. It's fine, they decided to move along. Okay, good. One more door remains to be opened, which means that I can just grab whatever technology I want and I'll instantly unlock it. So, I could agree to that, but I could also potentially grab Industry Generator 4 or 3 if I am lucky with the recent researches. And as much as I want bioorganic transference too, this is too tempting not to try, so I will attempt it. And I'll attempt it one more time. One more time? This is getting worse and worse, isn't it? Okay. I will never get Sense Creator again, so I don't really care about that. Set Blaster 4. Don't I already have Set Blaster 4? No, I have a 3. Is that really a big difference? Attack cooldown 4 and 38 damage bar. It's not a big difference, I'll be entirely honest with you. Attack power 5, attack power 5. What about bioorganic transference? It is a difference, so I think I'm gonna grab that instead. I've been waiting for a long time to upgrade this. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's open the last door on this floor and instantly unlock this research. Nice. And now I can just run to the exit, and it should be a very, very easy extraction. I can just power down, oh, these floors, power up that, and it's absolutely fine. Like, there's no way any monsters can actually bother me now. So let's get everybody to the exit, with the sole exception of our door opener, who's the fastest hero we have right now, and just be on our way. Alright, I believe it's now safe to grab the crystal and go. So I'll do just that. Nobody can spawn in here, so it's going to be a very easy, almost boring extraction. Monsters are being murdered by each other because of all the pepper sprays I made. I did earn some industry on this floor, which is nice. I've earned like 50 or 70 industry. Of course, a lot of food, which I used to level up my heroes, so this is again excellent. Not a bad floor, considering it was floor 8, I was actually able to explore all of it, which I wasn't sure if I would be able to do. And now we're going to floor 9. Again, floor 9 is still a place where potentially I can explore the entire floor. But starting from floor 10 all the way to the exit, I'll just probably look for the exit and try to run away as quickly as possible. Actually, oh no. This floor is where we enter the cold area. Isn't that when the mini-bosses start to spawn? I believe it is. Might be mistaken, or something may have changed since I last played this game. But if it is the area where the mini-bosses start to spawn, then I won't care about anything, I'll just beeline to the exit as quickly as possible. Because seriously, those monsters are way too scary to fight against. Alright, let's start with an industry generator, as I always do. And have Zugma Walker work on that. Let's open another door next to the crystal room. It's a very difficult room to defend, but thankfully it gave us some dust, which is good. And we have Pilfer as well. Let's open another door. A major module, that's good. And an artifact as well. That's again a good thing to have. Dragomatic. I don't remember what you did. What did you do? Defense and HP regen. And it's in an inventory. Like, I could get it instead of a sandwich, but that would lower his HP regen. I want the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I want all of those pills as well. I don't think I'll be grabbing Dragomatic. Third Eye is just too important for a door opener like Skroig. Alright, let's make one more industry generator. It will not have a lot of time to pay for itself, mind you, if I do decide to leg it, so I do want to operate it with as many heroes as possible. And let's open another door. This time I'm going to go up, hoping that I might find a room with a major module that is easy to defend. And, well, it does have a major module and a few minor ones, so that's good. It's a big room as well. So this is where Maxocane will be, and MILP spec bracelets. Eh. Feda is more important just because of pilferability, honestly. Like, I could give it to... I don't even know who. I'm not gonna use it. I'm probably gonna sell the bracelets if I find a merchant that dabbles in something that I find important or interesting. Let's operate food with Max, of course. And, well, that's all of our dust reserves. So which way do we want to explore? Probably this way, because she, when fighting monsters, can give me some more resources. So let's make sure that we have a pepper spray in this room. A hello here as well, and man, it is so bright it hurts my eyes a little bit. Bioganic transference. And a tear gas. Now we have everything, so we can just fill the rest of this room with preserve rods, that being just one of them. Alright, and let's go ahead and open the left door as I always do. Left is always the way to go. And it's a stele. I hate steles. This one is okay, never mind, this one can stay, it's actually abundance. I don't have that many major modules because I wasn't able to grab them, but at the same time, even if I found more major module rooms, I don't have the dust to power them up, so it doesn't really matter that much. Alright. Well, for the time being, let's just keep exploring. And it's a dead end. Not that bad, actually. This could be way worse. No monsters will spawn because I prevented them from spawning by moving back into that room. And let's open this one. And it's a self-powered room, which is excellent. Let's power up the stele room. Any monsters spawning? Not at all. None at all. Alright, I could create a food replicator in here, and it is in fact tempting to do so. And I will do so. And just not open this door as of yet. Instead, I'll go ahead and move over here, and or here actually. Like, this is a room where again a lot of monsters will come through. I don't have a lot of minor modules in here. I just realized only a few. It's a very scary place to defend. Well, the essential modules can be installed. Anything else? No, I can only have 3 modules in this room. Very scary. Very scary. Oh, let's create a pepper spray in here as well, just to guard a crystal. And a Halo Hero, and a Neurostun. I know Neurostun in such a small room is going to be very ineffective and inefficient, but it will help me somewhat, and give me a little bit more time if I really desperately need it. So let's go ahead and try to open the next door. Although I think this floor might be one I actually do have to leg it. Right, major module room, that's again tempting to actually utilize. But at the same time, the stele is now gone. And I could create a major module in this room, and I will do so. And just make sure that no monsters can ever spawn in here. And just use this place as a place where I can safely operate a major module, which is fine. Alright, I'm a little bit too afraid to actually let Max handle this room. Like, wait, there is one more minor module in here. Alright, that's better. I can create a tear gas. Is there anything else? Like a Seb Blaster or something? I shouldn't have made a Seb Blaster in there anyway, so it's a good thing I didn't. Alright, I'll keep exploring then. I think it should potentially be alright. I'm saying should. It definitely shouldn't be. Alright, it doesn't have to be. It can be alright, but I'm not sure if it will be. He deals with science. Blastplater is okay, I suppose, but doesn't Max have a better gun already? Yes, he does. I could get a t-shirt for Hikensha, but it's not a very big difference, and I don't feel like doing so. I could get a better Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But, like, it doesn't upgrade the ability of knowledge as good. The ability is the same. The book itself provides 1 more wit. For 81 science, I don't believe it is worth it. I could give a t-shirt to Zugma, of course. And that's not a bad idea. Like, I find her being low on health a lot, so yeah, let's give her some more HP and defense. Why not? I'll hold on to these items. However, I don't really value science anymore. I have basically every research I could ever dream of. I don't need it. And you know what I will do? I'll power up this room, and I'll create a bunch of turrets in here. A pepper spray. You know what? This is a perfect room for a newer stun module and one hollow hero. And then I'll just fuel it to the brink with preserve bronze. And they'll be very effective because of how many I can fit in. Alright, and over here, I know there's a dark room. Oh wait, I can't leave a dark room in there because I created a food replicator. And then Necrojones could actually destroy it. So, never mind. Let's just keep that room lit up. And if necessary, I can always power up this room. But it was not necessary. Very surprising. Alright, let's open another door. And it's... I thought it's a dead end for a second, but it isn't. Any monsters? Yes, indeed, there are monsters. So let's power up and run back. It should be absolutely fine, however. Yeah, took basically no damage on my minor modules, and I can now keep this room permanently powered up, which just makes things a little bit easier for me. So let's just go ahead and keep opening more doors, keep earning more resources. Looking for the exit, and I found the exit. That's very important. However, if I am to make sure I can run away, I need to keep opening doors next to the exit because, well, once you try to run, all the doors start opening and the monsters start coming out. So I must make sure that the way is safe, and so far it doesn't look safe, so let's keep grabbing it. Alright, opening more doors and make sure that the way is indeed safe. Besides, the longer I stay on this floor, the better, because it gives me more resources and more dust as well. And keep in mind, I can actually carry dust to other areas. And oh boy, that's a lot of monsters. Let's activate Red Plume. And I'll heal my hero just because I don't trust him to stay alive. I'm a little bit too worried. Why did all these guys actually ignore the hollow hero? Oh, because they were all pepper sprayed? Is that it? Maybe. Or they just weren't triggered on a hero, that's more likely scenario. The Necrojones are. And they almost destroyed the Neuros Tan module. So I guess I will need to fix it, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I know it's a little bit tedious to do. But it is important, as you, I'm sure, are aware. So grab the tools belt, nice and easy. Moving to fix everything. Excellent, and then replace it again with the third eye. Nice and easy. Grab the tools belt again on Zoom Walker. Am I actually going to make it to the exit? I do not know. I mean, by the exit I mean actually be able to win the game. Again, I do not know. I hope I will, but I'm not entirely sure if I will. Anyway. Shall I level you up a little bit, Scroig? Like, it wouldn't really change much. You're like leveling up some of my other heroes is more important. I can level up Hikensha, like he's rarely used. She, it, I don't know. But I can give her one more ability, and that's Sacrifice. I'm not sure if I like it, but I can give her one more ability, and now she can repair, which is nifty. And she has enough HP to not die instantly if she has to fight something. She. It, I don't know, again, I'm sorry. I don't want to assume it's gender. Her, his, but I am, I guess. Alright, let's level up Zugma. And next up, she's gonna get Steamroll ability improved. Doesn't matter, Zugma's speed is so abysmally low that it really doesn't help anybody. And you know what? It is a self-powered room. I might as well create a pepper spray in here. It really wouldn't hurt. Seblaster as well? Maybe. A Seblaster wouldn't be bad. It would be interesting. Or a Hollow Hero, just to confuse the monsters and split the waves up a little bit. Why not? It sounds like a good idea. And I did expect these rooms to link up. So, alright, that's good to know, and I need to earn as much dust as humanly possible on this floor. And already having a few minor modules in this self-powered room helps me defend Scroig from any potential attackers, which is good. Oh no, there's a monster room! Boss. Thingy. Boss monster. And he's growing quite fast as well. And I need to kill him. Try to kill him, or he's already upgraded. I need to keep healing. And keep healing. And I can't afford to keep opening doors, I don't think. Oh, okay, I didn't need to restore. I thought that I did, but okay. Things are getting really dicey with the boss monsters being around. So you know what I'm going to do? I'll keep opening these doors because I need to know what's behind them to actually be able to escape properly. Because I don't think I'm so unlucky to unlock another boss monster, you know, so quickly. But I'm not gonna stay on this floor. It's going to cost me way too much food to keep my heroes alive against the boss monsters. And like I already I'm unable to level up my hero because of the boss monsters. So yeah, these are terrifying beasts, and oftentimes you need more than one hero to kill them. So yeah, certainly not something I'm too keen on fighting. No way spawned, however, so that's good, and I can open another door. Although opening this door, I don't really want to open another path for the monsters, so let's not do that. I need to know what's to the right of this area, because keep in mind I will be running away with the crystals, so I'll have to pass by this room. Besides, having a little bit more dust would be nice in my current situation. Could repair those modules, but yeah, they'll be fine. Okay. Please no boss monsters spawn. That would be horrifying. I got another Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Any monsters? Nope, no boss monsters. That's alright. That's excellent, not alright. So I can just dust and other resources off of these monsters. Well, mostly dust, of course, but dust is also still very important. And if I lose some major module in this room, like, or rather minor module in this room, this would be a shame. I should have repaired those minor modules. I just couldn't be bothered to do it. And you know what? It won't matter that much. I'm probably not going to stay on this floor for too long. For that much longer. Now drink some more water. Yes, I am using healing modules, I don't know. By healing modules, I mean the modules that give you HP once you kill a monster, and I'm using those in every room where I have somebody operating the major module, because otherwise I find it very difficult to keep the operator in a room with a major module without a hollow hero and bioorganic transference, because the mobs have a lot of burst damage usually, unless you can really weaken the enemy wave before they come and reach your operator. Anyway, give me a second, I'll drink some water. And do I dare open another door? It is a risk, but I would like to know what's to the right of me, and I would like to have a little bit more dust on my hands. I would also love to level up Squig, but I can't really do that. I can level up Max Arcane, but that wouldn't give him anything really. So that's pointless. And let's just be very, very careful, very cautious, and hope for the best. And prepare for the worst. I'm absolutely ready for the worst. I'm expecting the worst to happen. Okay, I can power up another room. Let's do that. Any monsters? Yes, 2 boss monsters. Oh no, that's absolutely horrible. Alright, I'll need to open this door. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it fast. Alright, go in there. Max, you can do this. I believe in you. Heal him up a little bit. Scroig, Red Plume. Have the monsters kill each other, especially in the room with a hero. Max, don't let anybody go through, please. Keep healing up. Alright, I'm still fine, but I'm starting to lose more food than I'm actually gaining. Actually, I didn't. Not yet, but that was very close. I did have to open 2 doors at the same time. Oh boy, well, that was certainly a risky one. And yeah, if I didn't open this door, then this boss monster would have leveled up even more and probably killed everything and everyone. So I'm glad I made this decision, but it does mean that Max is now more exposed, which is not great, of course. Alright, got a radio, and this is again not great because I have too many items to carry, so let's exchange the radio with the rapier because I wouldn't be able to set the rapier for much. Radio would be excellent on Scroig, of course, but no, I'm not gonna give him the radio. And oof. Do I dare open one more door? You know what? I'm a little bit too terrified. I believe we need to leg it. And if I were to turn off every room, I could almost power everything up, and I can keep somebody in the darkness where the elevator is. So that is fine. And you know what? I will do it. I will run away. I'm too terrified to continue. I know I only open 19 doors, but that's how you have to do. What you have to do on those later floors to actually survive. Open as few doors as possible and get out. I have over 600 industry. I believe I will be fine on lower floors. I can always create emergency generators. I'm a little bit worried about my food reserve, but again, it should be okay. Let's run. Let's run and run and run, and a bunch of mobs are going to spawn now. And hey, some dust is going to be found, which is excellent, because again, this is going to still be added to the dust that I can carry to the next floor, so that's nice. And we can observe how big this floor would have been if not for the fact that, well, I didn't actually... Oh no, my hero is getting beaten up. That's because he's being attacked by the monsters that slow him down. And I need to keep using food to heal him up. Okay, now finally the hollow hero is going to slow down the monsters, which is excellent, but this was a very costly extraction. But it's okay, I can now run away, and I still have a good amount of dust in the industry, and still have some food, and enough size to instantly unlock something important, so that's okay. And I'm on my way to floor 10, which is excellent. We might be able to make it. Like, I know you're not supposed to say this, but I feel slightly optimistic. Anywho, I'm going to take a quick little break because I need to use the restrooms, so I'll turn on my break overlay and I'll be right back.